ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा, ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business opportunities from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors selecting the right franchise business and start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as the world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to make sure your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct opportunity to connect with the brand founders and key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask all your questions related to the franchising, investment, and growth before taking any decision. In today's webinar, we will introduce Polaris. Polaris is a globally recognized leader in power sports and off-road vehicle innovation, founded in 1954 and headquartered in Minnesota, USA. Operating across 100 plus countries with a portfolio of 30 iconic brands, Polaris is known for delivering world-class off-road experience and inspiring people worldwide to think outside. In India, Polaris has successfully introduced the Polaris Experience Zone model, allowing investors and entrepreneurs to create high adrenaline, safe, profitable off-road adventure destination without the need for customers to own vehicle. Conceptualized globally in 2011, Polaris Experience Zone offers professionally designed off-road tracks featuring ATVs and side-by-side riders, obstacle courses, and family-friendly adventure format. And to talk about same, I'm joined with a panel. We have Mani Agarwal, who's representing Polaris. Then we have Chitra Bhatt. She is the strategic uh, consultant from Friend Corp. We have Rahul Jaiswal. Rahul is the key account manager. Is based out of Mumbai. We have Sujoy Tiwari. He is one of our business leader from Mumbai. We have Rohit Viduri. He is the key account will taking care of the North business expansion. But before we start talking more about the business and the opportunities, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business. In case if you will have any questions related to the brand or maybe business or any sort of thing related to this webinar, uh, you can put it there in the Q&A. If you've joined through mobile, you will get two options. One is chat and the other one is the Q&A. My request is to please use Q&A option. That is, easier visible to us. Yep. And right, so we'll now request me Money in case if you can take the lead. Let's introduce with a few lines, and then we will move on to Chitra, who's gonna present the brand. Yep, over to you.
Hello, everyone. I am pleased to inform you about myself. This side, Mani Agarwal from Polaris, India. And we are the global leader in power sports who not only provide the power sport vehicles, but we think we give people passion and pioneer possibilities to think outside and work outside. Basically, we are running into three business models, that is off-road, on-road, and marine. But in India, we are only having off-road vehicles. In India, we are having certain we are serving 100 plus countries all over the world. And in India, we are defining ourselves not only with the retail, but with the military assignments as well. We provide different kind of vehicles to the military, to different institutions, and for the retail we have wide range of variety of products to people, so that people can enjoy off-road sports, they can rush their adrenaline and they can enjoy at the most. We started in 1954 with the snowmobiles, and later on, with the further development of many more products, we are having a wide range of products like RZR, Rangers, snowmobiles, youth, small category products, on on-road motorcycles, boat, marine boats are there, gem, slingshots. And much more. If you want to know more about Polaris, then you can definitely log on to polaris.com and have great information about it. Over to you, Chitra. You can please talk about strategy now.
Yeah. Right. Thanks, Mani.
Thank you, Mani. So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm Chitra Bhatt. I'm working here as a strategy manager with the FranCorp team. And today I will walk you through the investor deck of Polaris. So first of all, before getting into the presentation, one major clarification I would like to provide you here, that this is not an franchise model. This is an investor model where investor can start their own Polaris own adventure zone using Polaris vehicles. So Polaris is inviting investors to start their own adventure zone, and this opportunity, the strength of this opportunity lies in these two parameters, that they will get an access of world-class Polaris vehicle, and they will get high ROI potential, which is driven by attractive investment range and growing consumer engagement in adventure activities. So Polaris was founded in 1954 and is today a global leader in power sports and off-road vehicles. And its headquartered is in Minnesota, USA. Polaris operates in 100 plus countries with a portfolio of 30 plus iconic brands. And from inventing snowmobiles to redefining off-road vehicles, Polaris continues to push boundaries and elevate outdoor living across the globe. So Polaris believe in the joy of riding, but understand that not everyone is in position to own a power sport vehicle. So they have introduced Polaris Experience Zone in 2011 in India, and many successful Polaris Adventure Zones are running across India, where everybody can go and enjoy Polaris vehicles rides. So these are few snapshots of Polaris adventure zones across India. So they have in Jaisalmer, Hyderabad, Kashmir, Bangalore, Noida, Thikri, Chennai. These are the Polaris youth vehicles range. So investor can pick from this range to add into their adventure zone. And these are the side-by-side vehicle. They can also used in rental for rental income for birthday parties and marriages and corporate events. So Polaris dealers will provide in track design support in track designs, and this is the procedure. They will do site assessment and feasibility study. They will evaluate the land and they will evaluate the terrain, which is the best suitable terrain for this land, and then they will develop the concept of which kind of adventure zone can be developed here, and they will do preliminary track layout design, and they will also check technical and safety engineering, and final blueprint print will be delivered, and then they design the track and provide the certification. So this is the whole procedure of track design, which will be provided by the Polaris dealers. These are the obstacles and fun elements which they will put in the track to make it more fun. So, in India, adventure tourism market was valued at $16.73 billion in 2024, and it is growing at the 17.8% CAGR, and it is estimated to reach $86.09 billion in 2033. So, the growth drivers for this growth is rising disposable income, increasing interest in unique travel experiences, government policies. There are few government policies which support a tourism industry, rising solo and female travelers participating in adventure tourism, which signals expanding customer segments. So there are multiple state and central government policies which support tourism industry, and they provide grants on capex of total investments. So these are the few policies listed over here. It differs state-wise. So few policies I have listed over here of Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Rajasthan. So every state has different policy. So this opportunity stands out for several reasons. Investor will access globally recognized Polaris vehicles, and it is a proven successful model, as already multiple Polaris experience zones are running across India, and they will get an access of their nationwide dealer network, which provide supply, setup guidance and service support. And it is a proven low risk opportunity for investors who are already having land or resort properties. So this is a very good opportunity for resort owners who are already having extra land near the resort. They can convert it into adventure zone, and they can attract additional revenue out of it. This is also a good opportunity for adventure zone who are already owning adventure zone or theme park. So they can add Polaris vehicles in their existing adventure zone, and they can attract additional revenue out of it. So it is a good opportunity, I can say ideal opportunity for adventure enthusiasts, because they can convert their passion into this revenue generating thing. So they can turn their own or existing land into adventure zone, and it's already a proven low risk opportunity. So they can start their own adventure zone, and they can generate revenue out of it. So these are the target audience: families, adventure seekers, corporate groups, solo female travelers, and motorsport enthusiasts. And they can generate extra additional revenue out of rental revenue. They can generate from birthday parties, marriages, corporate events, and stage shows. They can rent their vehicles, and they can generate additional revenue out of it. So this is the business model of Adventure Zone. Polaris dealer will provide support in selecting ATV vehicles. They will provide proper training on operating personals who will be operating in adventure zones. They will help in designing track, and they will also support in periodic maintenance of Polaris vehicles. Revenue streams are ATV rentals. They can generate revenue renting their vehicles, and it is around 15,000 per day to 40,000 per day rent, depending on the vehicle. ATV rides which they can offer in their adventure zone, it is also range between 700 to 3,000 depending on the season. Group corporate bookings can also be done, and they can also start a small cafeteria in their adventure zone, and they can generate additional revenue from food and beverages. Uh, so these are the revenue streams, and value proposition, they will get they will get the emotional value who builds confidence, freedom and connection with the adventure community. And customer segment would be youth, families, corporate groups, solo female travelers, corporate events, birthdays, marriages, for ATV rentals. So these are the financial snapshots. The investor need to purchase a minimum five vehicles to start their adventure zone. The setup cost, including vehicle cost plus track designing, it will cost around 50 lakh. And the minimum space requirement is 1 acre to design the track and to start the adventure zone. The working capital monthly would be 1.5 lakh per month, and payback period would be 24 months, and the internal return rate would be 48.42%. So contract period will not be applicable here, as it's an investor model, not a franchise model. So the target locations to start adventure zone could be beach, coastal resorts, hill station and weekend gateways. Deserts are natural terrain for adventure vehicles. Premium resort with surplus land, and adventure parks with existing setup. They can add Polaris vehicles and they can start their adventure zone over there. So Polaris is inviting investors across India. They are open to start adventure zone anywhere in India. They can target Goa, Kurg, Jaisalmer. They can also start in Run of Kutch, Ladakh, Munnar, Manali, everywhere basically from India. So ideal investor profile would be the investor who has the financial capacity of minimum 50 lakh to 70 lakh to start the adventure zone with minimum five Polaris vehicles at the start, and they have the ability to manage moderate working capital, which is 1.5 lakh per month. Having strong interest in motorsports, off-road, outdoor adventure and lifestyle businesses, resort owners and adventure zone who are already having their adventure zone, and they just need to add the Polaris vehicle to start to generate additional revenue out of it. Passionate individuals who value both financial returns and personal satisfaction from a lifestyle driven business, and who are already located in tier 1 or tier 2 cities or tourist hubs like Jaisalmer, Goa, with access to minimum 1 acre of land or leased property. Thank you so much.
Right. Thanks so much, Chitra, for the detailed presentation. Hope, I mean, you got an idea about the kind of business we are talking about. In case if you have any question, you can start putting it into the Q&A box, and we will take them up. And now we are ready. I mean, so far what we could understand, I mean, in case if initially Chitra already declared it that this is not a franchise model, right? This is an investor model. So the ideal partner for the Polaris experience zone is someone who already has an access to land. They have land, they understand tourism or customer experience, and they can manage and operate this overall, the adventurous business. In simple terms, the business works best when you have location, execution, and you have safety mindset come together. Right. So if you have these three things together, you can be one of the great, the operator for this. If you have a resort, or if you are a hotel owner, right, and already have tourist footfall, I think this can be a great engagement attraction for you to go with. So this is a business for you, right? Because this will not only increase the guest stay time, but overall uh, provide you a different means of generating revenues. So best fit for partners. Even in case if you are a landowner in tourist or weekend destinations, Maybe you have like 1 to 3 acres of land in a locations like hill station, desert, beach belts, or highway gateways. I think this can again be a good opportunity for you. You can be an ideal partner. You can monetize that idle land into a revenue generating asset. So it gives you a strong long term play opportunities in the business. Apart from that, in case if you have an adventure park, or if you are an outdoor activity operator, right, you can again go for this business, because this will give you um, you know uh, familiarity of what you're doing with safety equipment and experience led business, right? So I mean, you also can be a great partner for us. Or in case if you are into motorsports or automobile enthusiast, right, who's passionate about off-road ridings and vehicles, and if you have better understanding of the vehicle care and the customer experience, this can again be a good opportunity for you. So I mean, these are some of the profiles of an ideal partners who want to go for this, the business. Um, we won't we won't recommend investors without land or tourism exposure expecting passive income, because it requires a lots of involvement and lots of prior experience, right? So that is something we would avoid. um, Also, I mean, those who are unwilling to focus on safety compliances and operations, then you are not good for it, right? So this business is very specific to some, the audience, to some operators, may those who are already been operating resort, holidays, inns, have the land at a tourist place, or if you have already been running adventure park or any sort of outdoor activities, then you can be a great partner for us, right? Let me just check in case if you have any question. All right. Meanwhile, in case if you would like to get in touch with us, we already have. I know that this is, it really requires a lots of discussion about the opportunities. So you can connect with our team. We already have shared the number in the chat box in case if you would like to, note it down. However, let me just check in case if you have any question. Location preference for the business model. Okay. Are we even targeting tier 2, 3 cities as well? We are just exploring places where tourism is there. That is the answer, in fact, Akash. We are looking, I mean, we already have, I already informed you that we are very specific when it comes to choosing our ideal partner or the places. We have already mentioned um, the locations where we have our preferences. Um, Chitra, would you like to show that again, that page?
Yeah.
Roles
We are
and
open to expand in tier 2 cities, but tier 3 cities, the walk-ins would be less, so the payback period will be longer. So,
absolutely right.
yeah, we are open to pan India, but tier 3 cities we will be having less walk-ins, so payback period will be longer.
Right. And also, Chitra or maybe Mani, would you be able to just to summarize once again the role and the responsibility of an investor? What is going to be? I mean, in case we can just talk about the overall
Investor,
onboarding journey, one A to Z. Like, I come to you, we have hold a meeting. We How much money do I need to have? I mean, what is going to be my role and responsibility? How would I earn my money? What supports? What all supports I will be getting from you know the client side? So Chitra or Money, maybe in case if you would like to explain it.
So, investor will be owning their adventure zone. So, Polaris will be providing the dealers. The Polaris dealers will be providing vehicles, and they will also provide support in designing the track and training of the operating personals, and they will also provide support in maintaining the vehicles throughout the year. But apart from that, brand will not going to support because it's not a franchise model, it's an investor model. So this money, if you like to add anything to it.
So
Chitra,
what
you
all?
can
Hmm.
Chitra, you can proceed with the things. You are absolutely right that brand will only interact with the dealers, and dealers are going to provide as maximum possible opportunity and resources to the investor as possible. Like if like as Chitra said, the track consultation. See, if there is a no track, if you are an investor from Jaisalmer or Jaipur
Yeah.
where there is no requirement of track, that doesn't mean that our dealer will not support you. Our dealer will definitely support you with the details, like how you can proceed, they will help you in their generating revenue by telling you the ideas. They will help you in the periodic maintenance of the vehicle. Plus, there are other certain policies for the vehicles as well as the after sales services as well, in which we provide certain discounts to the adventure zone vehicle owners. So it's a lot of opportunities over there. If you are even not having any land, if you're not able to rent it out as well, there are many opportunities. You want something new that you should be opening up, then it's an opportunity for you. It's a very different model. It's always exciting, and it is good for the youth as well as it is good for each and every age group.
Okay. And is there any other mediums to generate more revenues? As you said that we were talking about the eateries or the a kind of small cafe we will have. Yeah.
Yes, we can
All
have
right.
a small cafeteria in our adventure zone, and we can generate revenue through F&B.
And also
We
we
can
can
rent out. We
generate
can rent out
rent out.
vehicles. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
In birthday parties, corporate events, in marriages, we can rent out, and the rent per vehicle is around 25K to 40K per day. So they can generate revenue out of it.
Okay, fantastic. Overall, I mean, in case if you look into the reason why you should choose Polaris Experience Zone, because you are partnering with a global and trusted brand. I mean, Polaris is a well-known international brand with the decades of experience and many successful zones already running in India. So this is nothing new which you are going to have. In case if you would like to visit and get to know more about this operations and the investment, you can contact us so we can try to get you the real experience. You can visit to one of the experience zone, right? So in case if you look into this overall experience, you will have an association with a good brand, uh, and also a kind of business which has already been running at more than 75 places all across India, and this reduces the risk and builds the instant customer trust. So that is what the reason is that you must go for it. Apart from that, this is an experienced business, not just a regular setup. So people don't just visit here once, they come for the thrill, the excitement, the memories, and that makes the business more engaging and help with repeat visits and words of mouth, of course. Uh, we also, Chitra talked about the multiple income sources. Apart from regular ride tickets, you can also earn from group booking, corporate events, tourist, resort tie-ups with improved overall revenue stability. We also talked about a small cafe which you can, integrate in that, the setup. Uh, as a brand, of course, it is, we focus on safety and operational support. So, Polaris partners will be providing a proper training, designing ideas, guidance, safety systems, And even sometimes, operators can also run the business smoothly, so that you can operate it very smoothly. And this is the perfect way to monetize land and build a long-term asset. So if you own a land or operate a resort, I think this Polaris Experience Zone helps you convert it into a high value attraction with strong long-term potential. So, I mean, everything that in case if you are into this business, if you would like to go in this adventurous kind of business opportunity where you can have both fun and earn, of course, this can be a great opportunity for you. So, in case if you like to get, if you would like to, connect with us to know more about this, you can get in touch with Rahul. Rahul, my request is to please share your number in the chat box, right, with your name and your number. Rahul is from Mumbai, so he and Sujoy take care of the business, um, from the western part or maybe a little bit southern part of India also. And we have Rohit Biduri, who is based out of the headquarter franchise India in North Delhi. So he will be taking care of all the supports that you would require for the northern part of business expansion. So yeah, that's how you can get in touch with us. Rahul, if you could just share your number in the chat box. Sujoy, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Right. Could you please ask Rahul to share the number in the chat box?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah. So, little bit. Let me just check in case we have it. What are the competitors in the market for this brand? Yep, Mani, would you like to take this question? In case if we have any competitors in the market and how we have better position as compared to them.
Definitely, Bharat. See, we do not have any competitors as of now in India. If we talk about the safety parameters, only Polaris vehicles are the one which last long. We do, and if you talk about the Chinese vehicles, the same ATVs of Chinese, yes, there are Chinese vehicles, but they do not have any safety standard, and we do not call them our competitors. So, if we compare apple to apple, so there is no competitor of Polaris in India right now.
Oh, fantastic. Hope that answers your question, Akash. Um, and the okay, is there no fixed agreement period? So do we have agreement period, by the way, Chitra?
No, it's not
No,
a franchise model. It's an investor
obviously,
model. So we do not have any agreement period for this.
obviously, right. So it's not a franchise model, although we every day we talk about franchise business model. So you may be asking it for the agreement period, but yes, this is an investor model. You set up your, the zone, adventure zone, and you operate it. So it is 4-4. I mean, obviously. So franchise, sorry, the investor will operate it, correct? Chitra. Okay, great.
Yes.
So, yep, I think that's it. Anything else anyone would like to add? Rohit or maybe Sujay or maybe Mani, anything you would like to add?
No, like if somebody have a query regarding the Polaris, so they can just connect with me. I have already shared my contact details on chat and Q&A box.
Correct. All right. Anything before we end this session, Mani, anything that you would like to say as a closing remarks for this opportunity to the investors?
Before even thinking about the investment opportunity, I must say you must go to the existing experience zones or and you must experience the quality of our vehicles, the safety standards, and you will definitely be in love with the vehicles.
Correct. Yeah, perfect. So that's it. Thank you so much, Mani. That's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Especially Mani, Chitra, Sujay, and Rohit. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me running this webinar today. And Mani, thanks so much for coming here, getting some time for us to, talk about
My
this great
pleasure.
business opportunity. And I would also like to thank all the viewers who are watching us right now live. We are on YouTube. Even in case if you miss anything, you can go back to YouTube, Franchise India YouTube channel, and can see this recording. Apart from that, in case if you would like to get in touch with us to know anything more about the brand or the business, you can connect to Rohit. Rohit has already shared his number. Sujoy, if you could share your number in the chat box.
I've already shared Rahul Jaiswal's number. I'm also sharing my number.
Perfect. So, yep, you can get in touch with them, and these team will help you further with your, any of the zone location visit or any clarification about the business. Yep. So that's it. Thanks a lot, Mani. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.